Yeah, Anthony, maybe somewhat surprising for some people. Only 3 calls from Jefferson here, and then you had 9 calls over on Union Street. Granted, in this area, there are a lot of services available to people who are looking for help. You got Trinity right next to me here, then City Rescue Mission just a couple of blocks up the road. But as you mentioned there, 1,500 calls. This is having a significant impact on JSO's call volume.
It's heartbreaking seeing the amount of people that don't have anywhere to stay.
Miles Weathers can't believe the amount of people he sees with no home to go to when he drives around Jacksonville. He and several of his summer campers at Malavia Washington Youth Foundation wanted to make as much of a difference as they could.
We're just giving out hygienic things like deodorant, water, toothbrushes, like little toiletries to the homeless out here.
Those brown bags will certainly help, but Miles couldn't believe the extent of the issue.
1,500, that's a ridiculous number. That's it's astronomical.
1,500 calls for panhandling to JSO just since the start of 2022, or about 250 a month. Some of the most common calls have come from San Jose Boulevard, Atlantic Boulevard, Blanding Boulevard, but leading the way is Beach Boulevard, accounting for about 1 out of every 6 calls this year. City Councilman Al Alfaro held a meeting in May to address the issue, where he said the city planned to add no solicitation and no trespassing signs near intersections.
We've got to bring a stop to this, and we have to make sure that we're able to do it enforceably.
Alfaro is working on a bill to address panhandlers' rights. In the meantime, Miles is hoping every bag his campers hand out will keep one person from having to beg.
We're trying to raise some kids to become, successful in life, and we want them to understand that they have to be able to give back to where they came from.
Now, there is already something in the city code that prohibits begging in an aggressive manner, but Alfaro told me that he's hoping that this new bill that they're working on will be a little easier to enforce with this, and he says that they are right now on a little bit of a break with City Council, but hopefully when they get back, they're going to get right into to looking at this ordinance. In the downtown, Zach Wilcox, First Coast News, on your side.